going on, lovers? So I want to talk about alignment we dealing with in the present, and why we're seeing, people, express, they don't want to be on Earth. They having suicidal thoughts. And what you need to know that is that this is all an influence, and some people, they just being influenced by their alignment. So what alignment that they're being influenced by is the sun, which is in Leo, and Uranus, which is in Taurus. So we got to understand, when we got the sun in Leo, it's home there. So when it's home, that's like you being at home. You feel comfortable with doing something, wherever that is. So the sun, where the sun is at, we feel comfortable with bringing light and expression, or just bringing light to something, or bringing expression to something. And then also depending on your alignment, that's going to determine how it affects you. So me, for instance, I'm an Aquarius, so I would have to, I would have to really work, or really come up with, put in a little bit more energy than a Leo, because my shit is opposite, is away, it's at work. So I would have to work to, a little bit harder to feel comfortable with expressing, whatever is on my mind, or bringing light to something. You get what I'm saying? So that's just how it plays out. All right, but also, not only that, we got Uranus and Taurus. Now, wherever Uranus is at, it brings change, rebellion, opposition, and also, individuality. And I believe it falls in Taurus. So when something falls in Taurus, that's like something being asleep and don't want to wake up. So I think this transit is for the next 7 years. And so it's just a time of, where individuality and it has to be, stable at this point. Like, it has to be something that we can stand on, and something that we can have for ourselves, whether that's from the lightest density, as far as in thought or an emotion, to actually having something that you can be stable about and be comfortable with, and also appreciate and love. That's Taurus, appreciation and love, because Venus rules Taurus. So those that don't have that, it's kind of tough to, and especially depending on how low in vibration you are. So when I say low in vibration, I think people always just jump to, being negative, or just having a negative view. It's not always about that. Sometimes it's about being low vibration is just mean where you're at, and where you're vibrating at. And if you vibrate on a low frequency, that's denser, like this. And if you vibrate in a higher frequency, that would be lighter in density, like air. So when you low vibrational, whatever, it's kind of almost like you're unmovable, or you not able to travel freely, or you're not able to get out of that mentality, because you so stuck in one place. So the wise spirit is able to do both. The wise spirit is able to get low vibrational when it needs to, and also get high vibration, have a higher vibration, and vibrate at a higher density. So it depends on all on you. So like I said, we got Taurus, we got Uranus and Taurus. Let me plug this charger up. Hold on. So we got Uranus and Taurus. So this is the fall of Taurus. This is the fall of Uranus. So, it's hard to get our individuality together right now. It's hard to have our own placement. So that's why the government, they got a plan for you. They definitely got a plan for you if you don't know what to do. But they shit changing and they infrastructure changing too. So don't nobody know what the fuck to do right now. Everybody individuality is, is falling. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, as far as like just with the world and the world transits that we're going through. And so me saying this to say, it's also squaring the sun. So we feel comfortable with expressing our individuality, whether that's in a way of you gonna express your shit as an individual because you already been doing your spiritual work and you already gained some individuality in your life in any way, shape, or form, or you're gonna express that in a negative way, in a change, rebellion, and opposing way. So when you see people dropping, tweets or doing videos about, suicide, that's, that angle affecting those people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a 90-degree angle between Uranus and the sun. So, with that being that angle, it creates a learning process. And that learning process, those learning processes always like something we got to do, or something that hits us in a way that we got to do, but we learn, and it might feel negative, but we learn from that thing after. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is expressing their individuality right now. Also, the moon is in Taurus today too. So that's actually even bringing more manifestation with that alignment. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, just be aware of these transits, so you can realize that it's just a transit. It's not you. You know what I'm saying? We get influenced by things all the time. Jess and I bring this up all the time. Also, Jess did a really good video. Not a good video, a good post on Boss Baby Jess about judgment. And that card is also, it represents Sun squaring Uranus. Because at the end of the day, the sun brings spotlight, you know what I'm saying? And also in Leo, for sure, it brings spotlight. So with that spotlight, you know what I'm saying, on our individuality, a lot of us are actually scared to be individuals, you know what I'm saying? So it's that you better believe the sun right now is showing you learning about if you an individual or not, or you gonna learn in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn about your individuality. And if you don't feel like you're an individual, or if you feel you truly are an individual, but you have no wisdom and knowledge about what's going on, you're gonna be like, fuck the world, and if the world don't see you as, if the world don't embrace your individuality, if the world don't embrace, what you want to feel stable upon as an individual, it can go to the change in rebellion and opposing energy. And that's when you will express that, you will spotlight that energy, because we all got that learning process right now. So, just everybody be careful. You know what I'm saying? This kills. Love is guidance. I'm out.